As a kid, I rode my bicycle a lot. Not only did it get me around, but it also carried me and dozens of newspapers along my paper route. But after learning to drive, I rode a bike a lot less frequently. For daily exercise, I used to run, but as I got older, running caused just too many injuries. Since bicycling is much lower impact, I've been trying to get more exercise bike riding to spare my aging body. I'm lucky that it's about a 5 mile ride to my office, and I live near beaches with miles long bike paths, clean air, and breathtaking views. But recently, I had trouble completing long rides, and a steep hill between home and office was making my commute home even more difficult. Could modern technology solve my problems? Enter the e-bike. Hi, I'm Jeff Hoyt, editor-in-chief of SeniorLiving.Org. In order to help people age with ease, we review tech that improves the lives of seniors. Today, I'll be reviewing a pair of electric bikes from a company called Lectric. Not electric, but Lectric. They took the first E from electric and put it in front of bike. They've been making e-bikes since 2019. I'll unbox 2 different models from Lectric, test them out, and list the pros, cons, and latest prices. I'll explain who can benefit from each of these e-bikes, such as seniors who want to exercise outdoors but need a little help, or want a simpler way to run errands than driving a car. It's also a great way to experience your community without being separated from everyone else. Old-fashioned, people-powered bikes can turn seniors off with the physical strain of near-constant pedaling, especially if you live near steep hills like I do. With pedal assist technology based on integrated motors, electric bikes help seniors to ride further, climb hills without breaking sweat, and enjoy cycling through the great outdoors without worrying about exhaustion. With an e-bike, you can get exercise as you run errands, keep up with your grandchildren, socialize, and most importantly, look cool. And it's not just me talking. Studies have shown that e-bikes help seniors exercise, and low levels of pedal assistance from an e-bike can inspire confidence and improve self-esteem in older people who may feel limited by mobility issues. Of course, if you use your e-bike instead of a car, you're helping the environment and reducing road traffic. And one study has found that people who ride e-bikes or old-fashioned bikes have better ethics, as they interact with their environments more than being locked behind a windshield. It's like it's the opposite of road rage. Now, if you're comfortable riding a bike, you'll have little trouble transitioning to e-bikes. And if you're not, well, there's an e-bike for you too, or should I say, e-trike. I've done lots of unboxing videos, but never with a box that weighed a whopping 121 pounds. If you order the Lectric XP Trike 2 from the company, expect to find this monster blocking your front door. I guess many people have, as Lectric claims it's the best-selling electric tricycle in the U.S. If you live near your electric dealer, you can always have them put it together for you. Even though it took 2 people to move the box, and the company recommended that 2 people put the trike together, I was determined to assemble it all by myself. They describe it as 1-minute tool-free assembly. Well, the good news is the back 2 wheels were already attached. The bad, well, here's the only way I can think of to let you put this trike together in a minute. Seniors want and need an e-bike that's stable, comfortable, and easy to use. So riding this tricycle takes very little ability, even for seniors who have forgotten or never knew how to ride a bike, and both the seat and the handlebars are adjustable. Using the simple hand controls, you pick from 5 different levels of pedal assistance, and the bike will help get you where you want to go. The higher the level, the more power the motor provides. You can also ride it without any help from the motor, but It is heavy. Now, don't worry about the bike being overpowered and taken off, leaving you bruised on the street. It comes with a power limiting safety feature to slow acceleration and limits the maximum speed to just 5 miles per hour in the lowest two riding modes. The color display gives you all the info you need and more, including speed, mileage, and battery level. Lectric claims a 50-mile range for this battery on a single charge. It conveniently includes a USB-C port where you can plug in your phone. You tired of pedaling? The XP Trike 2 even has a twist throttle, which can move the bike forward without any pedal power. I recommend that all seniors interested in e-bikes get one with a throttle as insurance in case your legs get tired far from home. Welcome safety features include turn signals, hydraulic disc brakes with brake lights, puncture-resistant tires, and both the bike and its lithium-ion battery certified by Underwriters Laboratory. Cheap e-bikes? They don't have that safety certification, and you don't want charging your battery to start a fire. People are often surprised at how much the battery weighs. Conveniently, you can easily charge this 7-pound battery in the bike without having to schlep it around on its own. Speaking of schlepping, you can always use the trike to make your ride to the pet shop to pick food up more interesting, or even take your pet with you. Another feature seniors should focus on when they're shopping is an e-bike with a low standover height. You want to be able to get on and off the bike easily, even as your mobility diminishes over the years. This one has a standover height of only 13.8 inches, a little more than a foot, so it's easy to mount and dismount. If you're trying to avoid bumps in the road, the built-in suspension on the front fork should make things go smoother. For those with limited space, it's nice that the bike can fold up, but at 86 pounds or so, that foldability doesn't mean you can easily lift it to fit in your car. When Lectric introduced their XP Trike in 2023, it was hard to find electric tricycle for less than $2,000. They priced it at $1,500, and they became the #1 seller of electric bikes in the U.S. The XP Trike 2 has many upgrades, and now comes in 6 colors, and with inflation and tariffs, is somehow still priced at $1,500. That includes the charger, as well as free shipping and a 1-year warranty. Lectric has also introduced a model with a more powerful motor and longer-lasting battery for an extra $300. The XP Trike 2 750 can tackle bigger hills, with an advertised range of 70 miles instead of 50 and a top speed of 17 miles per hour. Now, if you're interested in e-trike, see if you can take a trike or two for a test ride at a local dealer. You don't want to buy a bike that can't get you up that steep hill in your neighborhood, nor do you want to pay extra for a more powerful motor if you don't need it. Now, riding felt comfortable and stable for old and young alike, but if you're used to riding a two-wheeler like I am, riding a three-wheeler is an odd experience. Good thing that Lectric also offers many two-wheeled e-bikes as well. How easy is it to put together an e-bike? Even a 15-year-old can do it, with a little help from Dad. If you're an experienced bike rider, consider one in a more traditional two-wheel shape, like the Express. I got one to commute to work and get exercise riding the beach bike paths. So the Express comes in 2 shapes, step-through seen here, and the high-step bike. I chose the step-through to ease getting on and off, especially when I come to a stop. The downside is that most bike rats are designed to clamp down on the bar of the high-step version, the bar that's missing on the step-through. And while the Trike only had 1 gear, the Express has 7, so you can shift gears like you did in your old Schwinn for a better riding experience. But even at its lowest gear, it can sometimes be hard to start from a complete stop due to the bike's heavy weight. And that's where the throttle comes in handy. And like the tricycle, the Express comes with 5 different levels of pedal assistance. The throttle works whether you're pedaling or not. And the pedal assistance can power the bike up to 28 miles per hour, twice as fast as the trike. And once it's in motion, it's quite easy to ride with suspension in the front fork and in the seat post. And the hydraulic handbrakes, well, they make it simple to stop. And both the seat and the handlebars are adjustable. The color display shows all the stats about the ride and the battery, so you don't run out of juice far from home. While the battery on the tricycle is located behind the rider, here, the Express battery is right in front of them under this down tube here. It's detachable like the trikes and can be charged within or without the bike. The basic range is advertised at 45 miles, and a full charge can take 5 to 7 hours. The bike comes with front and tail lights, but no brake lights or turn signals. It also comes with an impressive price tag, just $1,000 for the high step or step-through models. That's $500 cheaper than the trike, but it does have one less wheel. Like the trike, that includes the charger, as well as free shipping and a 1-year warranty. The model I have has a more powerful motor and longer-lasting battery, and that's an extra $300 upgrade. The Express 750, it boasts that extra power with an advertised range of 60 miles instead of 45. Now, I'm no bicycle expert, but I spent a lot of time looking at e-bikes. I'm impressed with Lectric's e-bikes, especially at these price points. You could spend thousands more for a better bike, but the Lectric Xpress is a solid e-bike for those who just want to commute, get some exercise, or ride with others. And the XP Trike 2, well, that could get a senior some exercise who's never even ridden a bike before. And even though I'm no expert, Electric Bike Report named both of these bikes among the best electric bikes for seniors. Now, whether you're a senior or not, you should try to test ride an e-bike before purchasing it. That's the only way to learn if it's comfortable and suits your needs. And that's just one of the many reasons that I wouldn't buy a cheap one for a few $100 online. Unless you're capable of fixing your own e-bike, it can be difficult, if not impossible, to get service when a cheap e-bike without local dealers breaks down. I can't imagine what it costs to ship one back. Also, make sure the display is easy to read. You don't want to take your focus off the road longer than you need to, because safety has to come first. Any health gains you make by getting exercise might be wiped out by an accident. So make sure you wear a helmet and use as many mirrors as you can. I even have one here on my helmet. Because e-bikes are heavier than regular bikes, I'd want hydraulic disc brakes instead of cheaper, less effective mechanical brakes. And make sure the battery and electrical components are all certified by Underwriters Laboratory. Although you want a removable battery, make sure it can be charged without removing it from the bike to reduce the hassle and the schlepping. And make sure the seat post is easily adjustable without tools, especially if multiple people will be riding. Now, it's a bonus that the handlebars are adjustable as well. Finally, especially for seniors, I'd make sure the bike has a low standover height so you can easily mount and dismount it. Happy riding! For more products to help you age with ease, visit SeniorLiving.Org, where you can find and compare housing options for seniors, including in-home care, assisted living, nursing homes, and everything in between. And please, don't forget to join 80,000 other people in our community and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.